I suppose as the retreat business grew, it's very much a part-time business. We only run them once a month. We were looking to expand and we were like, okay, what else can we do? And I suppose the coffee ties into when I first had to give up everything. I was always a coffee drinker, loved coffee. At the time, the science was saying like coffee is quite heavy on the system. So I had to give up coffee. But I've got to be honest, I was really quite miserable without coffee. Like everything else, I was fine. The alcohol, I was really joyful. But the coffee, I never quite got over. I really missed it. And I missed the ritual. I missed going out for coffee. And I missed that buzz that it gave me. So a few years down the line, once I was really starting to heal and get off all the drugs, I was like, oh, maybe I'm going to relook at coffee. And so I thought, well, if I'm going to drink a coffee, it's going to be like the healthiest one I can find. And I found mushroom coffee. So when I say mushroom coffee, it's a proper ground coffee with mushrooms in it. So it's not a mushroom based coffee. It's a proper ground coffee that I was drinking like another person's brand. And then as we were kind of looking at expanding and doing what else do we want to do, we were like, okay, let's get our own mushroom coffee because I was really passionate about it once I started drinking someone else's. And then it was, I mean, it was a journey to try and find suppliers and mushroom suppliers and put it all together and learn. I'd
I
never
think,
launched a product.
yeah, and we were quite naive. And I think probably in hindsight, that's probably quite a good thing. Because if we'd known, like, it is a big thing to launch a product. And I think not knowing what was involved is probably a good thing because I don't think we'd have ever done it. But I have to say, it's very rewarding. And as a small business, even now, when we get an order in, or we get an email, or we get someone going, "I love your coffee," and la la, and I've switched, and it makes us feel so good. We feel so happy. Um, so yeah, it was a no-brainer. We wanted something that was healthy, but that we're passionate about.
Right. So tell us exactly, like you said that you did have challenges at the beginning, figuring out sourcing and products and all this. Let's start with when you were making the actual blend. Like what was important to you to be, is there actual coffee in it or is it entirely
Yeah.
mushroom?
No,
No.
there's coffee in it. So it's triple certified organic Arabica coffee. So first of all, we had to find the coffee, and then we had to find a coffee that would blend well with our seven mushroom blend. So we did a lot of tasting. We got lots of people to send us different coffees, and then we found a supplier to send us the mushrooms. And then we would add the mushrooms at various weights and to see how that would affect the flavor. And interestingly, and life always turns out this way, because when we were trying to do it, no one kind of knew what we were. They were like, "What? Mushroom coffee? What? Are you mad?" And then I spoke to one guy, and I said, "This is what I want to do." And he said to me, "I know exactly what you want to do." He said, "I do this to my coffee every day. I add mushrooms to my coffee." He said, "I've got the perfect coffee for you." And he said, "I think this will go brilliantly." And he sent this triple certified organic Arabica coffee. We tried it, and that
We
was it.
loved it.
We loved
Yeah, we
it.
smelt it. As soon as we smelt it, we were like, this is the one. It just smells amazing. It actually smells as good as it tastes. And we didn't actually even need to taste it. I mean, we did taste it and we were like, oh my God, it's amazing. And then we blended a mushroom at a 4.5% ratio. So it doesn't overpower the taste, but it's still there enough to give it a health kick.
And we were lucky as well with the product because we could test it on our retreats. So we always serve funky coffee at the retreats. So we can get real-time feedback and people going, "Okay, I haven't crashed. It's 2 o'clock. Normally I've got the jitters and I'm really anxious, but your coffee is lovely." So we got that real-time feedback and we get that consistently, which is so nice.
Yes.